Oh my god. What a miserable day. Oof. Outside wise, I had a good day, but man, getting home was a nutty adventure for sure. Excuse me for just a second. We're still setting up. We're pretty late. Just resetting stuff up. Run some stuff back. Sorry, I figured I'd at least make a facial appearance. Okay, there we go. Got that. Got that. Alright, options. This apparently is full screen, which is... If I move this around, does that do anything to you guys? No, it doesn't even matter. Okay, cool. Resolution's fine. Dynamic shadows on, shader quality, yeah, we got that going. Let's check volumes. Pretty good, seems like it at least. If it's not, let me know. Alright, so welcome back, guys. And by welcome back to the stream, perhaps the game is completely different. So, on a nice little change of pace, we're going to be playing a little CRPG today called Disco Elysium. It's very strange. I don't know that much about it. It's been highly recommended by a couple people that watch the channel, as well as a couple of my friends. And so I thought we'd touch on it, play it all the way through, before we get back into our usual schedule of various releases. Well, I guess this is kind of in brand for us, or on brand for us, right? We play quite a few indie games, and this is definitely more on the indie side than anything else we've played in the last couple months, besides Isaac. Isaac has kind of transcended stuff, though. So, select archetype. We can create our own. It's encyclopedia. Let's see. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. It's intellect, which is our capacity to reason. Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus. Psyche, power and influence yourself and others, volition, inland empire. What? Empathy, authority, suggestion, and spirit decor. You got physique, which is spelled with F. Probably because if they did another one with P, it would be very confusing. How well your body is built, physical instrument, electrochemistry, endurance, half-light, pain threshold, and shivers. And motorics, how well you move your body. We've got hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. We got sensitive, which is very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Always fun. Or physical, obviously extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but as dumb as a rock. These all seem great. Hand-eye coordination. What is Inland Empire? That's so weird. Hey, pirate. Sorry for being so late. Our drive home took like an hour and a half from our city that usually is about 15-20 minutes from us, so what can you do? It snowed a lot today. Pirate, which of these three do you think we should do as the first person to join us today? No excuse, learn to teleport. I'm working on it. You know, maybe one of these days we could do an IRL stream where it's just me sitting in the passenger seat of a car crying because it's snowing and it won't stop snowing, and we can just watch people spin out all over the road. It's great. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people. I can deal with that. Let's roll. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing.
Oh yeah, you get to argue with you get to argue with parts of your brain. I forgot about that.
No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Thanks, ancient reptilian brain. Don't say that, you're going to Michigan in January. Oh well, I mean, there we go. Sorry, I gotta recharge my mouse. You're gonna be swamped with snow. It is November 11th, and we already have close to 6 inches, it felt like. Oh, well thanks, ancient reptilian brain. Never ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright, let's simply keep on not existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
There's some good stuff.
Yes, it is.
How's some more?
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all borough.
Ancient Zero Home.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
No, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
All right, let's stop arguing with our
Why
brain.
did you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much of yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
All right.
Your one disco mother. There's this giant
What's
ball
waiting
there
for me?
in evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small.
It's just duking it out.
Going for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose. Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You lost.
Oh, well, you know, game over, guys. It's alright. Encyclopedia. Medium versus... we got 12. Sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Capri Kanema motor carriage. Well, I look great. That face right there looks delightful. The magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Well, I'll give you one guess as to who did that to ourselves. Empty cassette case. Sure, why not? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Reel tape player still on, rolling empty. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, okay, cool. This gives us +1 electrochemistry. And whatever the heck that is. And whatever this tie is also. Please. This fan has 2 chain pull switches, one ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. Truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Let's try to... Got an even 58% right here. Excellent. We're the best. I mean, we could also just pull on the light bulb. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. Okay. Turn that back off. How about the fan? Alright. Well, let's turn it back on. Very important stuff. So anyways, this is Disco Elysium. It is... the weirdest detective game in a long time that I've ever seen. Different shirts and equipment gives us stuff. Alright. Put this. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Oh, we managed to get a 12 on their 12. Was this not? Oh wait, was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Logic, probably not. No. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Nothing at all, huh? Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in, has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This is no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. Easy success. So that's an 8. We only got 8. Thank goodness. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you never will unbecome it. I'm still going to wipe the mirror, though. It's my face. I look terrible. Behold! You have no idea who this thing is, do you? This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Or am I a superstar? No, it's definitely the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. Clearly you have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. And the face is just making itself. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. No. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? It's an expression of pain. Well, if I have a hangover, that's pretty accurate. It's indescribable. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Or superstardom. Well, if I'm really bad with people... but I think I'm good with people, then I'd be sympathetic. There might have been 10 years ago. It's a little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Let's dig deep into our mind to locate the source of the expression. We failed. We locked it up. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. Oh, we got a 3% chance. Alright, well. We'll figure out what's with our our face eventually. It'll happen, I promise. Let's put on another shoe. Get our second shoe flowing here. Green shoe, left foot. Yes. Now I need green shoe, right foot, and we'll be all set. There's also a broken window. Assess the damage. Shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it recent. Projectile, then a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Assess the size of impact. Too large for a bullet, too small for a piece of furniture. I probably threw my shoe out this window. Heavy and larger than your fist. That's like a shoe. The simple green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would also have been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. Or it should be outside your room. I should go and get that shoe. New task. Find your other shoe. Excellent. This is the game for me. I wonder if this door's got anything behind it. That's probably the shower, right? No, because this would be the shower. Alright, well, it's locked. Whatever. Hello. This door has been locked from the inside. Can I curl this around at all? Or what? Balcony's outside the room. Yes. Oh yeah, let's look at this really quick. Ooh, we've got a total of 2 hit points. Empty cassette case, neck, jacket, shoes held, right hand held, left hand. We got keys. Oh, I've got no keys. Should probably find my keys. Used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about Etenier's single, smallest church in St. Sands. May have rubbed someone the wrong way. What do we got here? 2 shoes are better than 1. See. What's this now? Holy shit, that is a lot of stuff. What have I done to myself here? Yeah, sure. Encyclopedia produces fascinating trivia. Logic deduces the world. Wields raw intellectual power. Rhetoric, it's basically dialogue. These are all just great pictures, too. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Conceptualization, understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus, which is reconstructing crime scenes. Psyche, which is a solid 1. Not able to hold ourselves together very well. Hunches and gut feelings. Gives us a solid 1 in empathy. We can't really intimidate the public. This understands cop culture. Hey, kitty cat. Bye, kitty cat. Suggestion, charm men and women. Yeah, we're not doing that. We've got body take control, shivers, love and be loved by drugs. I like how that's the highest one there. Musical instrument, pain threshold, endurance, hand-eye coordination is fine. Perception's pretty good. Reaction speed. Sneaking ability. Stun with immense panache. Interfacing, master machines, and straighten back, keep the poker face. Alright, well, that's a pretty good build overall. Okay. However, one minor problem. How the heck am I getting out of here? And what does this mean? Oh, okay. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Okay. Figured out what those buttons mean. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. When you pass that, the whirling in rags is a hostile cafeteria on the urban coast frequented by dock workers. What about this one? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. We should have sent a poet. I love my picture, by the way. It looks great. Clicking on it isn't really what I wanted to do there, but it did look great. Shall we try this again? Excellent. Oh, hey, we can move now. Hello, person. Miss Orange. With a J. Disco dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Perception. Easy success. Her eyes are brown. Her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Conceptualization success. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city. Alright, we have no idea who we are. So we're... Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep walking.
No.
Why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
No way.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Sure, okay. You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Alright, cannot be retried. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. I think we're gonna pass on that one. Oh yeah, what is this Kupri schema? I might not know where I am, or who I am. I know what one sounds like. She nods. I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case? It takes a long drag before speaking. There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. Body's been there for a week now. Locals probably got tired of it, called the cops. You should just tell me that. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. That's a little bit. I mean, she seems forthcoming with her information. Might as well keep asking. Could it be because of the drinking? Perception. She doesn't have time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired. Her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. Okay, thanks, perception. This is the real question. Who would let me become an officer of the law? They let almost anyone become a police officer. Okay,
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Alright. Something stirs in you and she's about to go. Call an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before. Didn't we already ask these questions? No, these are completely different questions. Should have known her physically. You know, the 3% check made me pretty wary about it personally. Also, have you seen my face in the bottom left corner? It's horrific. Claim against police here. Dock worker's pretty cocky. I think they're police enough. Here, at least here on the coast. Can't say about the rest of the city. Where exactly is here? Revachol. Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation, half a century after a failed world revolution. She is central to our moment in time. Ah, yes, Revocal forever. Yeah, forever and ever. Sounds like my lizard brain. Yeah, that even raised the hair on my back of my hand. Feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. Weird. 51. What century? The current century. God damn it. Oh, they have names. This is the current one. How many centuries have there been? Civilization is listed for 8,000 years. There's nothing funny about civilization. Anything? Usual ruckus, loud disco music. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations. Check that. Ooh, not a good band. Okay. Life mostly just gets hard, though. Disco Stomp, there's a change of pace around 2 a.m. So those sad songs started playing like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time you were yelling along to it. Was it this? Yes. There was a church in there, really small church. Small sass church. It's about that. And also, it doesn't matter anymore that we are alone now. It's difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Yes, it was very cool. It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it. Well, then we'll accept it. Then I started screaming and trashed the place. Ah, yes, that's so me. What did I do? Window smashed, tape player probably, furniture too. Real destructo-thon. I was screaming, then I passed out. Please tell me there wasn't... No, wait, it prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. There was. Think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. May have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it. Alright.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Good to know. What's this? Nice long stub in the ashtray. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. What's door number 2 here? Nobody knows. Okay. Got your Switch Lite today? Excellent. Just in time. Did you get like the Pokemon edition or just a random one? 40 cents. Wow. Go us. Of course, same with Jake. Chelsea did too. Well, I bought it for Christmas for her. But, I mean, giving it to her now is a lot better than... Oh, my other shoe! That's what this has all been about. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Alright, we gained 10 experience. Reunited on my feet, like 2 baby crocodiles. But good, they're balanced, comfy. Alright, life is good. This is what this game's all been about. Back is fucked. Heard it worse helping Sean move. I feel like there's always something up, Pat, health-wise with you. And it's always something new. Satirical newspaper. Okay. Bought yourself a 65-inch QLED TV. Damn. That's a pretty hefty TV. Look, hey man, as long as you're telling yourself it's for Pokemon, it's alright. There's no justification you need, though. It's really just candy for your eyeballs. It's great. This is where the lyrics would be. Oh, is this like a karaoke mic? Just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speakers connected to the radio. Music is seasoned with static. Inland Empire. You should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. My soul's cubic content is obscured by my hangover. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. This goes well with a theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. Now, what should I sing? Oh, the song from the tape. I'll really get a gauge on my soul. That one. Ooh, new task. Sing karaoke. Very important. Another copy of the tape. Okay, cool. Anyways, how much snow did I get? We got about the same. Yeah, it had to be close to 6 inches. We were in Ann Arbor, and it took us like an hour and a half to get home because people were just, as I've talked about before, the excellent holiday of first snow of the year in Michigan means everyone's forgotten how to drive in the snow, and the transfer students that are from out of state or out of country or out of continent don't know how to drive in the snow at all, and it's hilarious. And we saw no less than 10 cars get stuck on the way home. It was magnificent. All right, let's keep on figuring out what's going on. Gart, the cafeteria manager, in his late 20s, stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. No, we failed our empathy check. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Makes some small talk. No, let's look at his stuffed bird instead. The man is trying to mend the bird. It was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is a great... my encyclopedia success pushes up classes. This is a great skua. The seabird is a symbol of the discovery of the Insuladinian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Thanks, encyclopedia. Perception... The small steel tag says the Great Skua. Oh, that's helpful. Well, that's the Great Skua, right? I'm going to say they haven't forgotten. They've never seen it. Yeah, exactly. People from Cali. Yeah. He really doesn't want to talk to me. I talk to whoever I please. He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Of course. Seems like a touchy subject. Let's push him.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Of course, yes. What's the difference? Wow.
3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Of course, yes.
She just, you know.
He's hiding something.
So now you're a cop? Forget it.
But I was always a cop. Okay, well, whatever. These things happen. Menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Water cooler. So, something's up there. Can we get in here, or are we going to have to sneak? It's bolted. Union paraphernalia. Mess hall reserved for union members. Alright. Yeah, it's the best day of the year. It's hilarious. Except when you have to drive along with them. Last 35 were leaked today, by the way. I've been so good at keeping pretty much all of them. I don't know any other than like the first 20 that they've revealed. You know, like Corviknight. I know the starters for Pokemon. I know the new ones. That's about it. I've been excellent at dodging left and right. I took Friday off. I'm just gonna play it all day. It's gonna be so nice. I'm so excited for Pokemon. Pre-ordered it today to make sure we got it. Sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have we been up already? An hour? Sweet Lord, a whole hour, and you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. I actually I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Jake is Friday and Monday and Tuesday off. He's got me beat. Drinking hasn't really turned out too well for me. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Lick the stain off the counter. Lick it, but only a little. Nah, I'm good. You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
Hello,
Yeah.
sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, fine. Whatever. What's this? Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Who's this guy? Kim Kutsuragi. Bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. The sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well on the back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. Well, let's shake his hand, sure.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. Don't really know my name. No, let's invent a name for ourselves, shall we? Excellent. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep golden orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with a stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. Let's tell him it's not yet time to tell him my name.
Okay then.
Okay.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Saturday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What is this? It is called Disco Elysium. It is a CRPG that released a few weeks ago on Steam, Epic Game Store, I assume as well. It's coming out on consoles next year, I would assume. It's a detective game, but it's not at all about combat. It's all about creating your own... It's a very big sandbox game, and you're a detective that's been brought out here to solve a murder, but you don't know yourself at this point at all. Like, complete amnesia. But that's only because I kind of drank myself under the table before the game started. And or did other hard drugs. And there's lots of different builds you can do. Like, let me show you the stat block. There's 4 major stats: intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. Which is basically how well you move your body, how well your body is built, your power to influence yourself and others. We put that at a solid 1 because I really like fucking up conversations. And our intellect at 5. So we'll know what's going on, but we won't be able to communicate at all. It should be great. And then there's all these various things that you can invest into afterwards. Like visual calculus, which allows you to reconstruct crime scenes better. And that gives you a base total, and then it rolls dice. It's like skill checks for D&D, or any other game that has skill checks. Even the old Fallout games when they had skill checks. Encyclopedia, Pain Threshold, Shivers. It's ridiculous. You argue with yourself. I don't know how best to explain it as of yet. But our quest so far has been sing karaoke, find our other shoe, and we got information out of the disco dancer, so we got experience for that. But it's very... It's all over the place. What he means is he's been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you've been otherwise occupied. Yeah, I talked to
If you
him.
don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well.
But we just started, so this is our partner, apparently. And we're investigating a murder that happened out back, apparently.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean.
Yes.
You mapped out the initial
Like, I wasn't even aware that I'm a policeman. Yes, I am aware that I am a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Yep.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that.
Definitely mapped them out. I am a very professional man.
Have you removed the dead body from
Look, man, you know, yeah. No, I probably haven't. Let's be real.
So the body is still in the tree,
Yes.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Yes.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I don't feel like undermining this guy's very small amount of confidence in me. So let's just keep going. Interview cafeteria manager, inspect victim's body. Shouldn't I have a badge? I don't have a badge. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. I have my badge. New task. Report your badge missing. Oh. There's a moment's pause and he continues, obviously relieved. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You'd need to report it on my shortwave, but since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand. Yeah. Alright, now he's in our party, I guess. But yeah, it's called Disco Elysium. Theme of that royal pinball machine. Used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes. Waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. So, there was a monarchy at some point in the past in this game. Alright, let's bug him again. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching, drops the ledger he was holding, and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Oh, he still doesn't know my name, because I still don't know my name. Should we be the Harbinger of Ruin? We're in between names.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's like when you left your band, you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful. Rarely I think so, but there's a dead body out there. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Yes, he's very adamant that he is in fact not a bartender, but a cafeteria manager. Yes,
Do you have our
of
number?
course.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alright. Reaction speed. This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
A whole three. Three
But you
cafeterias.
still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He really doesn't like being compared to a bartender, eh? Ah, yes. Questions then. I got this. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. That's okay. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa. Alright. Will do. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there, then? Well, that's easy. See that door there? First, you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole's big enough for the Franconigerian cavalry to fit through. Blech. Ooh, wow. It is kind of nice having an encyclopedia in our brain here. This man means... Sorry, encyclopedia voice. This man means the heavy cavalry of Innocence Francongero. Conegro, sorry. Sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind, 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamellar and carried guns, but first and foremost, Fran Conegerian cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous. Who killed him? Alright, he doesn't know. Fair enough. This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they? If he doesn't know. That's either spelled wrong or that's on purpose because this game's ridiculous. What did you mean by they? Oh. People are saying it was the Union dock workers, that it was a lynching. Who's exactly saying that? The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. Don't really know. You have to ask her. Why did the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they had nothing better to do. Oh, there's a strike going on. I see. Yes, the strike. He makes little quotation marks with his fingers. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. I don't feel like asking if this random bystander killed him. It just seems very bored. But I do need to know why Sylvie left. Haven't you asked me this already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, and because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. Alright, we uncovered some private shame. Kudos to us. Mystery solved. I just like to be thorough. Good for you. Something else. I'd like to get back to what I was doing. That's all. Alright. We have interviewed. Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Ooh, let's try to slip away unnoticed. Got pretty good odds, right? Unnoticed. We're the best. As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts, "Real mature, man. Real mature." We did good. Hey, how's it going? I didn't just run away from my tab or anything. That would be weird. Okay, let's go outside, I suppose. Let's go find this body. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah. Find booze and drinking. You have to take that job. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, and the magic will happen by its own. Wow. Incredible. Is this really all we got? Interact? Yeah. We got nothing else. Okie dokes. Let's find that delectable body, shall we? That is a very wide hole in the fence. They weren't kidding. Set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Nice. Tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Start, crash, reverse, turn. Okay. Could have been anything. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and accelerated straight into the fence. Driver proceeded back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry. Wonder if it's connected to the case. Not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout, we'll keep them separate. We could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. If you find the time. I'm interested. Can't really rule out anything right now. I got 5 experience for just saying that drove through the fence. Ooh, wait, what's this? Eh. Hey, tell me what this is. Hello? What's this? Oh, just reading. Okay, let's go find this body. Hello?
Kono's got this!
Did they record this specific person in a very echoey studio? If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin. Hey Val, how's it going?
Oh yeah.
How's life?
Never comfy, Kuno.
I mean, telling him it's police business probably scare him off.
Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
I like how we have just a part of our brain that really wants drugs all the time. Kids on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kono's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener!
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Yeah.
Fuck no! Kono doesn't buy that shit!
I can't believe it didn't
Fucking
work.
entrapment shit!
Fast. This kid's got street smarts. Street smarts. How am I? I'm doing great. Life's good. I had a day off today. Snow hit us like 6 inches after I worked on my car on Saturday. Or sorry, it was Sunday yesterday. Worked on my car on Sunday. It was pretty nice. It was a little rainy. Got my snow tires on, which apparently was actually some kind of weird pagan ritual that summoned snow. So I'm very sorry about that to anyone in my state. And today it was just 26 and snowed a shit ton. Mrs. and Kitty are good. Kitty is on her antibiotics for her little sinus infection. She's not sneezing as much now. She doesn't have leaky eyes. She's feeling a lot better and mischievous. Mrs. is great. She's been decorating Christmassy all over the place. And yeah, we went out for dinner today to celebrate our engagement. That's like a month past now, but we didn't have time. Poor Kitty. She's feeling better now. Let's see if we can get any questions. I hate this kid though.
What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got!
Kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Let's see if they're in the yard often. Okay, he didn't really want that. Can I punch the kid? Very possible in this game. Very, very possible. But I also did not put much into my body stats, so not good. Where to go? We went to downtown Ann Arbor, and we ate at BD's Mongolian Grill. And went shopping around there, and there's a few shops that we all go to, and Kilwins, which is a chocolate place, and it was nice. Nothing crazy. Just, we go to BD's a couple times a year, and it's always kind of nice downtown, because we get a booth, we get to people watch. This is where you quickly ask him questions, real cop questions, like a cop. Do you know who he was? He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. How it got up there. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. Speaking in the third person does not appeal me to him. There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some Pulp Fiction science novel. Pulp science fiction novel. Whatever. The City of Rage. Uh-huh. This is getting us nowhere, by the way. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. Let's see if we can get Kuno to have some kind of, like, existential crisis about who is Kuno. Clearly, this kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield. Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation. The thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm. All right, we're just leaving, but we're gonna kill him later.
Yes?
I mostly just want to get on with the case anyways. Kid's ladder's rickety, but still climbable. Okay. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Alright, let's look at this. The Hanged Man. Corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like. His fish are lips-like. And his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. Cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below is pierced stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. Oh no. Should we let go of our nose without throwing up? Alright, let's try it. 3% chance. Didn't work. Ah, let's just puke. Why not? It's worth it. Tried so hard. Got so far. Well, there's some great sound effects right the way. We're going to be working with this guy, so let's try to actually not be terrible. Would ammonia really help? If you can handle the headache, he nods. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. Not you? Can't handle the headache. It's more likely you can handle the smell, unlike you. Oh, that's fair. Our endurance is terrible. Where do you find ammonia? There's Frit nearby, east of the hostel. You see a small apothecary. If they don't... Oh, there's a greenhouse. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Active decay. Alright, well, let's go find ourselves some ammonia, I suppose. Better for worse. An inconspicuous pile of roofing material. Ah, secret door. We do best. Val, is it snowing where you are yet? Or is it still just kind of a crappy fall at this point? Let's look in, shall we? Good thing you didn't buy anything at IKEA today. Turns out the shelving unit attachment to the TV stand I was going to buy doesn't fit. That would have been upsetting. I'm glad you didn't either. In a not at all comparison, to that, I've bought book series where I thought I had all the ones in the area, you know, like 25, 26, 27 or whatever for comic series, but I've bought some out of order and it feels terrible. Because you're like, oh, I'm looking for the one in between here. Turns out it doesn't exist. Never bought it. That's just me being dumb. Fury said, I was wondering how the weather is over there. Is it as crappy as it is here? Empty tube of magnesium supplement. Okay. Cured pig's head looks mummified. Great. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder, which is amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. Lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Oh, yeah, we're just gonna do here. Below our pay grade detective, however, see a ladder there. Probably another way into the industrial harbor now. Secret path the local kids use. Let's see what else there is right here. Snow, snow, snow. Dribbling in and out of Sub-Zero. Okay, still worse there. Gotcha. We're just catching up. This is... Oh, okay. Yeah, other side of that. Barrels are half full of rainwater. Can we jump down? Probably not. Okay. Coat. Why would there be a coat there? Also, what is my character doing? This doorway is going to collapse soon. A bucket with a postcard. Sure, why not? I don't know if that'll be helpful in the slightest. But might as well keep on exploring. The drug gives an extra health point. Good to know. I don't really ever get snow here. I feel like it's just always rainy over there. It never really snows. It's just always... Maybe the worst it could be is sleet. You know? Weird. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do here. Because it's not like we can crawl over this way. Let's go that. Seems like their pathfinding's pretty good. I can see that being frustrating if it wasn't, because, well, the environments are gorgeous. They're very hard to kind of differentiate sometimes, so if you didn't have good pathfinding, you'd just, like, cycle for a long time. No, with the lakes we got surrounding us, it's all, ooh, what's that? All about snow. Nice. Alright, well that was fruitful. We got some things. I don't know if those things will be helpful for us, but a little extra money can't hurt. What is this? +1 morale, magnesium. Oh, not bad. Alright, still need this. Let's check the dumpster. Could be something. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Body's downwind from here. Maybe prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. Let me get this lock open. Pry bar. Or... ask for a key from the manager. You might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea. Not as fun, though. That part's for sure. Municipality, vertical. Yep, sure. Just remember, I got a marathon in Grand Rapids February 1st around a lake. 6 laps. I probably know which lake that is, if I'm being honest. All endings unlocked. Finally got Y. Is Y the one with Emil and stuff? Or is that one of the earlier ones? I don't remember all of them. Because a lot of them are just jokey endings. You know? Did I not want the code up there? It didn't. When I clicked on it, it did some pathfinding stuff. I don't know if it actually allowed me to grab it. Like, I'll show you really quick. The loading screens aren't very long, thankfully. It's probably right around John Ballpark Zoo, if I'm being... I would hazard a guess. Is that going to be a full marathon or a half marathon? Either way, cool. God, it's so cold. Probably. See, like, if we click here, we start pathfinding. Like, I don't know exactly how I plan on getting this. I'm kind of interested to see if I am able to somehow get it, but the pathfinding, when you click on it, sends you up here. White rectangle on spec. It's a cop's cloak. It's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. Oh, okay. Silly me. Anything to do in Ann Arbor in January? Because you'll be there and need to find some things to do. Millennium Park Lake. Gotcha. Yep. I know the area well. 42%. Let's do it. Oh no, that was a bad pass. This could be ugly, guys. Nope, he just didn't even want to. You'd have to be a total madman to jump. This is certain death. Morale critical. Alright, we've got magnesium. No, we damaged our morale. We need to find some things to do. I mean, there is definitely what the heck is going on? Volition. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. Well, you're still coming up with sentences. Let's step up from total annihilation, right? I seem very... I am running out of shits to give. Did we just die because of morale? Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Alright, let's reload. Oh, man. This is great. We just... Our ego took a hit and we decided to give up being a cop forever. Oh, okay. Well, let's try different ways to do this then. Most of the stuff I know in Ann Arbor Pirate, very much game related. Like Vault of Midnight has a lot of games, board games, that sort of thing. There's an escape room in there that's really good. And I can come up with more, just not off the top of my head. You want to see if the rolls are seated? Yeah, sure. That won't take us very long. Yeah, they're not seated. They're random. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Oh yeah, Chelsea knows a lot more about Ann Arbor stuff than I do. Let us continue the voyage through the salty air. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline. I knew you could do it, the lieutenant exclaims. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now. Ah. Excellent. We got our cloak added. Does that count as our... Which one would be better for us, right? We have a disco ass blazer. Or we can have our patrol cloak, which gives us a +1 on shivers along with the Spirit of Corpse. So let's wear that, I guess. Cool. Excellent. Life is good. Alright. Wonder where this leads. The radio's emitting strange buzzing sounds. A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Standard office file cabinets. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dewey typewriter. Alright, let's check out some more stuff, shall we? Someone's forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the unit. Just leave their paperwork lying around like this. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Let's browse, shall we? Alright, very boring stuff. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, and quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines aren't getting blurry. We can try. Hey! Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of this. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Sure. To-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo. Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. Look, Kim, a to-do note with list of errands for Everart. Everart Clare, probably the head of the Debardeurs Union, inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. The special borscht does seem a bit odd on the list. It's true. Special borscht. Another postcard. I wonder if there's a person that collects postcards in the game, perhaps. More magnesium for that +1 morale. Oh, we've got 2 morale now. Good for us. What's left? That's how we get back. What about the phone here? Posing combination of a punch clock and a payphone. Looking down at you from the wall. Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Sounds great. Ooh, didn't work. It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Are these useful patterns? Undoubtedly, no. Alright. Sure. We'll try that again later. I saw a door here. Let's grab this, see if it's unlocked. Door is locked. Cannot be opened from the side of the pass card. Okay, well, we shall remember this area for later. It is something tied to the Union. And that's important. Chelsea, if you're gonna pop in, pop in. She's a lot better with Ann Arbor stuff than I am. Oh my god, you just typed a shit ton. You have popped. We're gonna click on the blue icons. Yeah, you're right. They got their own stuff. 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Nice. Night Watchman's booth. Name of the door reads Rene Arnoux. Fail nerve volition. Let's take a quick look inside. Pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. Cabinets are clean, lurking, no problem though. Cabinets are clean, their sparse contents meticulously organized. Frame photograph on the table. Are we taking the picture, or am I just looking at it? Oh, we're taking it. Okay. Why did you take this? I'm a cop, it's instinctual. No, we're making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I don't think resting would be good for us. But at the same time, that doesn't really stop us before. chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. Thin gray pillows attached to the seat and secured to the stiles. Let's breathe deep. Drawers are empty save for old-time sheets and receipts. One small box does hold some cheap painkillers. Let's read this. Let's get up. Meh. Oh yeah, Pinball Pete's. I always forget about Pinball Pete's. Pinball Pete's is great. Crane control panel, rusting control panel, several knobs. Controls. Well, let's turn it on. Stealth. And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Wait, what do you mean its purpose? Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest. I can't see how that was worth the ruckus. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying. Alright, turn it off. Does not move at all. Alright. Fair enough. Continue on. I kind of want to see what's in this container. I have no idea why this would ever connect. We really wanted to look at the corpse, but I've just... We've just kind of decided that this is what we're doing now. Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard. Kim, I think there's something about this container. You do? Because I don't. What? Why not? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? Well, it just feels special. It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to talk to the Union, right? I'm gonna knock on the door. No reply. Can't believe it. Doesn't sound like there's anything in the container. Too bad, we're opening it. Damn, it's mechanically locked. Fine. 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 No fun allowed. Whale Fjord in Arden. Anything out on these containers? Shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. What's here? Oh, that's where I just opened. Right. What is this? I don't know. We're just going to keep going. There's definitely someone here. Is this the Union head? Oh my god. I need a drink. That face. I can't do it. What was that? Yeah. Alright, so this is the Union head, because we saw earlier. We can ask him about the special borscht. Great effort, he straightens himself up in the chair. Yeah, says nothing. He simply stares at you. In charge of the dock workers. Welcome.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by.
I found my last name.
Have a seat.
That's a face you want to see every morning as you wake up. With the way his eyes are, he should be able to see two different faces at the same time as he wakes up. Perfect.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debargeurs Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately...
So what's my first name?
Getting up.
We've got half
You
of it down.
understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Go ahead, detective.
Oh, great. Thanks, Kim. What's with this Dubois stuff? Getting some seriously bad vibes from that name. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
Of course. Very sorry, sir. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. Yeah, let's take a seat on this very uncomfortable chair.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Ooh, let's try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debargeurs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Pain threshold. Challenging. Failure. The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside. We lost a health point. I need to...
Oh, by the way, I heard you
I had to use one of my health
by a
packs.
certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. It's good money. You need it. I feel like that's gonna get us in bad news. But let's
Yes, I know,
stall this
Lawrence.
decision off for a
He's
while.
a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it. At least. I don't know this guy, and I'm just... Yeah, I know, 25 real is great. Yada yada. I mean, we already got 650, and that's just for me scrounging. Let's see. If we're role-playing, we're an intelligent, terrible with manners person. I mean, look at that smile. It's hard to say anything but. So, we're not going to thank him ever. But I don't... Head of the union seems important, considering the dock workers may have been doing this murder in the first place. I can't piss off him too
Is there
much.
anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
Giant novelty check. No, it's cool. I've got integrity.
Cool? Wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you,
I lost my gun?
it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. Lost gun. Lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Morale critical. Oh no, not again. Ah. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh god, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns! Where's yours? Comet Bunny, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. This doesn't worry me at all. Who cares if I lost my gun? Oh no. We're out of morale boosters, guys.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious.
This has not been going well. Can't stay, I'm afraid, but have a good stream. Well, I appreciate it very much.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now. Taking it into their own hands. It's in a safe place. I just know.
Yeah.
I have a feeling everything's going to be alright.
I'm very responsible. It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded. Oh, I like how different things, how like the chair is killing you, gun was surprised, took the novelty check, so our composure is low. That's neat. I'm just gonna defer to Kim here. We've already lost so much morale. Oh no. We're gonna lose. We shouldn't have talked to him. This isn't going well. No. God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun. Those children are going to shoot themselves with it. Ah, men can cry too. That's true. You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. I'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Well, that's normal. Oh yeah, we're dead now. Yep. We're out of here again. We shouldn't have been here. Okay, we'll come back and talk to him later, because obviously our morale wasn't ready for this nonsense. That part is for sure. We're coming back to this later. Honestly, right now, we just need to go find ourselves some, I don't remember what the chemical was. It's ammonia? It was ammonia, to not puke, so we can actually inspect this corpse. Which means we're going to touch that a little bit later. Perhaps when our morale is less terrible than 1. So what's making me want to play this game now? Adding it to the list? Oh, it's great. I've heard so many good things about it. And it's definitely... It's hard to find games... Well, it's not that hard to find games that are unique. We've played like Yoku's Island. That was unique. A Metroidvania pinball game. But it's definitely always a good... It's a fun experience to find something that's definitely new. And not kind of cookie cutter, if you will. Alright, so we have to go find ourselves some ammonia from the apothecary. Let's see. That is a lot of buttons to press. Ice City, Whirling in Rags. We want Whirling in Rags, right? They don't want to talk to us. Okay, that's fair. I wouldn't want to talk to me either if I had that smile staring back at me. Could pick them up if you had a bag. Very true. Oh, what's this? Oh, that like a mailbox? Yep, mail collection box. Closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. Do we pat the delivery box, or in fact say fuck you mailbox and kick it? Definitely kick it. Please don't tell me I lost health for that. There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the mail collection box. It sounds betrayed. In disbelief, even. No! Our toe has suffered damage. Cool. Really showed that mail collection box. Sure did, Kim. Sure did. He actually does not think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor fox. He's leaning in to expect the layers of graffito that deface it. I get it. It's actually a dick move. Fine, we'll pat it too. Fine, I'm sorry. Remember to heal after that? Yeah, you just click. Boop, it's perfect. Voila. The mail collection has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations. Wow. That looks like the gardener. I think.
The RCM and matinee?
The gardener.
What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Time for some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some? Cool. Gave you a terrible headache. That's fine. Directions. Roundabout north. North, pier, Capeside apartment buildings. East has harbor gates. That's where we were when we had our morale destroyed by a very uncomfortable folding chair. Some shops on a bridge in the south. What's broken? West has just water. Oh, an inlet. Islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Okay. If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy. Fair enough. Doesn't hurt to ask. Oh, okay. Oh, very helpful, gardener. Thank you. Life is good. Alright. Now we will try not to puke when we see the body. Take number 2, of course. Ooh, what's this? Footprints. Several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Oh no. We failed. Did not work. What do you think you are, a super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. Too nice must be murder. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear? I would say so. Noted. Thank you. Can't get an exact count because just too hungover. We don't have any boosters anymore, so we better not get this. Do I need to pop ourselves with the ammonia? Yeah. Just having it in your inventory is enough. Ah, okay, fair enough. Anything there? No, just a price. Good enough. Alright. We got a +1 check, so now it's 8%. Do it again! No, didn't work. And we lost the ampule of ammonia. I think, how many times are we going to be able to puke here? Before we actually get a successful one. The ammonia only made it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. The ammonia didn't help at all. Nor does the wind right now. You feel the lieutenant pat on your back rhythmically. Thank you, Lieutenant. I need that. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Can't we do something else? I think I just want to solve something else now. I've seen captains puke their guts out. Never gets easier. Never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw it up, bag it. Pass it on your back again. And drive a station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. Oh, he thinks he's lost the sense of smell. A white lie. Yes, of course. Can he at least check it without me? 2-man assignment. I don't want to get my shit together. Let's just throw a temper tantrum like a child in a grocery store. Nah. Volumetric shit compressor. Thought gained. We should go to the locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. You received a thought. When the dialogue's over, go to your thought cabinet and equip it. Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar to the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. There are so many thoughts. Inexplicable feminist agenda. Hobo cop. Alright, now let's internalize that. We have internalized the volumetric shit compressor. Sorry. Research time, 30 minutes. Alright, let us try to get our shit together. Maybe if we take the edge off. Let's see. Oh, Gart. Oh, yeah, the trash container. Right. Yeah. Hold the weight of grown man. Let's talk to Gart, get the key to the trash dumpster, see if there's anything in there that could possibly lead us to anything. Basically, I just don't trust myself with the Union guy. He destroyed my morale. Like, he probably destroys the foundation of any chair he sits in. Honestly, that guy had to be at least 350 pounds. Gart.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money.
Oh, forgot we paid for our booze. Damn, your feet thought we got away. Hold on, what is this, what's this money anyway? It worked. He hates us and has zero positive opinions about us, but we didn't have to pay $1.30, so. I still charge you for 3 nights on the broken window. It's 100 square. So we're cool. Can't let you back up there if you don't have 100 real. Okay. Whirling in rags. Keeps the hobos in the drunk sound, that's why. The neighbors too, they put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company. Something stirs in you. I wonder what this feeling is. Prod at him and find out. Doesn't it seem callous to you? Regarding even your leftovers from the poor. Encyclopedia. Krasmazov was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism. Yum yum. Tell me more. He killed himself. Maybe I am him. What are you talking about? No, wait. Whisper and point to the back of your head. What if I am Krasmazov? Okay, we need those keys. Are you planning to nationalize my trash container? Oh yes, it's our trash container now. Communist anthem starts echoing from above. What am I talking about here? Mess hall is reserved for the Union. Sign that said I couldn't go in the kitchen. I'm interested in both of those, but I mostly just want to go in the kitchen for reasons that are completely unfathomable to me. Maybe something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with? Fine, okay. Kitchen is closed until 1300 because cook's working. You snoop around after that, if you must. successful. Come in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time. Ooh. That wounds me. Find out who this loud faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men are hungry. Even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow. My logic tells me that these are these things called days, and we sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. If we take the edge off, is this going to be good for us? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker? My visual calculus tells me it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation. No, there's nothing there. Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see? Is it because you're not a bartender? That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. Very upset. I really like bothering him about being a bartender, though. Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff. I am an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth. I don't know what marinellas are, but I don't want to be taunted about them. Oh. That's upsetting. Let's make sure he knows that I'm going to sing karaoke here later. We're going to sing this place to shit. My body is ready, sire. Excellent. Now we just need to find a tape for it. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank and this place sure isn't. Do I even have an address? Do I even have a home? Been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to have been somewhere. South, maybe? I don't know. Does that mean I'm homeless? South maybe doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Oh, yeah, let's be Hobocop. Oh, thought gained Hobocop. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages. Hobocop. Gives us -1 composure. Upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries them with lurched gusto. Hobocop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out, because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why didn't you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides, are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. Okay. Maybe later. We'll check for, Will this person talk to me now that my lieutenant's gone? Or that I've met my lieutenant?
Sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie.
You are a handsome man, officer, with your moustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple.
Look how handsome I am over here. As always. I really like that my skin tone has just like the look of a week-old bloated body that washed up on shore. It's great. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering. I don't want to be mean.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street.
Morel will be the cryptozoologist, who we may or may not need in the future. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. Our perception is off the charts. Oh, yes. How'd you like to roll with me? Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. I already have a partner. Can I have multiple partners? Kim, of course! I forgot I had you. There are also side mysteries. Yes. Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural. There are no sequence killings taking place. Are you sure, though? 3 heads are better than 2. Oh, it's not the most wheelchair accessible place. Can I start a campaign to just get ramps in this entire area? I really like just the animation of her twiddling her thumbs. I don't know why. It's a really small thing. I drank so hard I literally forgot everything. Okay, so I know where the cafeteria is. It's in Revical. Something about the disgraced capital of the world. Yeah, I don't know much about it past that. The most beautiful city in the world. Uh-huh. It looks great. I haven't been to very many other cities. Let's see. Yeah, it's a spring of 51. Kind green ape pen. I got a pen for answering basic questions about where the heck I am. She's like my nice little grandma. Her relief is palpable. One more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not that. Some kind of democracy, maybe? Nope, sadly not. Special administrative region under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven. Buying is voting. Aren't any cops in Revical in the traditional sense. Right, I know that we've been called in from a different area. Breakthrough imminent. We need a break, so that's not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. She realizes you really are brain damaged. How did I do? You were doing quite well up till the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things, history and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd. Get a reality lowdown. Of course. I don't know. Someone rich, maybe. Wealthy people are educated. I don't know where you'd find a wealthy person in Martinez. Good point. Doesn't look like Rich Central. Alright, no. That breakthrough is coming through. Have we compressed our shit? Bizarre scientific news from Revical West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts. All white endurance checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Excellent. Guys, we're gonna try a third time not to puke. There really shouldn't be anything in my stomach anymore, but... I guess we'll find out, won't we? Ooh, +6. Shit, very compressed. This has been an hour and a half quest to not puke looking... It's been such a struggle. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons. Deep in decomposition here. Just up closer. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten them to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Well, those boots seem odd. Start there. Material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. Man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. They're definitely out of place. Their armor possibly of a larger set. He was a mercenary. Makes sense. Indeed. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Oh, the lieutenant uses a pneumotechnique A6. That's not just any notebook, it's a classic. Thanks, super useful to know, Encyclopedia. It's all you, baby. What kind of armor is this exactly? Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, Fairweather. Fairweather model T500. So we're basically in the Terminator series at this point. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. It's advanced stuff. Material looks out of place here. It's expensive. Definitely is out of place. Well, Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages. Encyclopedia. For the northwest region of Repical, an officer's yearly average income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank. Wait. My yearly pay is 5,500 real? Not too much, yes. Sounds puny. It's a sorry situation, I agree. Well, what happened to the rest of it? Locals probably scavenged it. It'd be odd if he had more on after 7 days. But why the boots then? Those would be the easiest to take off. He's not like he's hanging from his boots. He's hanging from his neck. Keep a lookout for the pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something. Great. I never wanted to talk to that boy again, but alright. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor. Did I ever put the gloves on? Not yet, because we're not doing an autopsy yet. We haven't taken him down from the tree. But we will. We will. They did not just strip him for putrid rags. I bet the clothes are going to be in the dumpster, which we got the key for, so we can open that next. The red-haired thing. Let's just tell him to fuck himself. Okay. He's, yep, that's accurate. They usually hang them completely naked for that. This one still has his underpants. That is a lot of dots over ace. Anyways. How could this man afford such expensive hardware? Your security personnel. That's still pretty advanced if that's 4-year wages for a cop. Knock on it. Fragile. It's anything but. It's a kinetic redistributor. Oh, like... I don't know. Spreads kinetic energy horizontally, dissipating it entirely. Hundreds of plates altogether. Wow, that is very interesting. What does this remind me of? Trees were made of porcelain. This is what their cross sections would look like. The worlds are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000. Drama. Why does drama want me to lie? Why? No. No. This is too much. Otherwise, I'd never be able to finish this stupid thing. That means fucker, by the way, Vitupa. How very accurate. Let's pull the boot off, I suppose. Oh, his head's gonna pop off. Fair enough. No point in performing an autopsy if you do. That's fair. There may be clues inside the boot. Yeah, but we can take that off after we hang him. I just do things. There's no underlying reason. No way of getting them off. All the organic matter in his body's been flowing down into the boots. They're fused to his feet now. Oh. There might still be a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. Second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. Sounds like a plan. We're getting those boots. Alright. Fine. We're getting the boots, though. We're getting those. Let's look at the belt. Hard-edged yellow polyester cuts into his neck. Above a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. My brain tells me it's for air transport. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. Still assuming dock workers in the harbor did it? The brief suggests as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? That my past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing. Okay. You should ask me for one the first moment we get. Okay, will do. They sure want him to stay up there. It's reinforced with steel wiring. Getting him down is going to be more problematic. If they climbed up using the kid slider, someone would have to be tiny. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. We'll have to figure out what those skill points will help us with. That ladder can't carry a grown man. Didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. Okay, well, fine. Could be. Safety of the branch supports the theory. Fair enough. Visual calculus. Fair enough. Let's inspect those tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. Seems like a map of the... No, it can't be. Like a microelectronic system? Not quite complex enough. Doesn't seem familiar with from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. Sudden ring fills the ears. The lieutenant pulls the zipper down the zipper of his orange jacket. He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. Let's just let him work. Instant color camera. So he only has 2 pictures he can take. Ooh, neat. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest, in case we need it. So it says, shakes the paper. That's cool. It is pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, so we have 1 picture left. Just at all. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It's his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. You just show it around. Can I have it? Just don't lose it. We are definitely gonna lose it though. It's happening. Ooh, let's look him in the eye. Tell him he means nothing to us. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There's no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death head's grin is past. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Let's interrogate him. Corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why he just said that. Fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so how do we get him down? He stops to think, then checks his notes. Are you sure he finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down. Take a step back. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does its position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. Black liquid. That seems odd. The lieutenant's face is made of stone. Alright, I think he was upright after his death. Hands, feet, and neck are all discolored. He could have been strangled, but... yeah, why are his hands well, his hands would that makes sense to be discolored. Ligament marks on his neck, see if they're in tune with the belt, but we'd have to get him down first. And beaten. Most of them are post-mortem, but they've been throwing rocks at him, so that makes sense. And finally, of course, our most important conclusion. I think he's dead. I agree. Well, his personality is no longer a part of the world. I think we've broken him. Totally dead. Deady, dead, dead, dead. What is dead, anyways? That's a good question. He is. Fair enough. Yeah, let's get him down. 70 experience? Not bad, not bad. Steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I bought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. Gnaver is good 1.2 meters up. Neither of us can reach the belt without assistance. Even if we do, there's a question of cutting the airship strength material. Maybe we could shoot him down. Ask for help from the harbor. We could saw the branch. Can't someone else just do it? Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. I am a pretty good shot, I think. I don't have a gun, though. How? Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim. Shines there might be a chance to release the belt. Take the shot. What's the worst that could happen? Ooh, let me try. Yeah, this is good. These are good ideas. Say nothing. We'll let him choose. With his elbows sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. Securing it in place. That's a A990 Armistice mass-produced muzzle loader. One of the most common firearms in the world. I will say nothing. God damn it. He missed completely. A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The Phallus test was the wrong choice. Shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight. Let's just support him. No, lucky as it is, didn't break anything. The victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. What now? Looks like we're gonna need assistance. You know, you don't feel like too bad a shot yourself. I actually do have really good hand-eye coordination, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I've got a 4 in it. It's not terrible. What happens if I level that up? Just... I assume it would just go to 5, right? Considering I have 1 here. I want to shoot it down because I think it'd be great. Yeah, so that's what it does. Good to know. Reaction speed, composure, calculus, conceptualization, drama, rhetoric, logic, encyclopedia. Yeah, no, I like that. We'll do that. I can try to shoot him down myself. Oops. Why do we only have 1 gun? Don't have my gun. Try not to lose this one. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's feel the weight first. Ooh, it's challenging. 12. There is a point the gun at the kit option. Oh boy. Double 5s. Sometimes to shut him up, you just gotta make that shot. My image should be in the bottom left. You're right. You are totally right now that I'm seeing it. Cover some of the text. We'll fix that for... Well, I can fix it right now, actually. Doobity-doo. Nope, that's the wrong thing I was grabbing. Please. Alright, whatever. We'll move this, move that. Clap that there. Click that. Bam. That's better. You're right. We'll keep it there until we finish this game. Who killed you? The hanged man says communism. Then the rigor of the muscle gives up and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench. Top left is best. That's true. That is also true. Let's just keep on moving it. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay. Even better. Another 70 experience. You've been policed. Nah, let's be petty about the kid. You've been policed. I can give him a high five? The ace is high. Custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution is used to celebrate success in Rebecol. Slap it. The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise and down to the point. His voice is deeply approving. It sounds like someone's strangling a seagull. Alright. It's to turn away from the corpse. Oh, is he gonna puke? Field autopsy. Initial examination of the victim. Good job. Field autopsy. That'll be pleasant or easy. And it will have to be performed on the scene. Fourth and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, he stinks. Alright, got it. Here's your gun. We gotta find our own gun after all. Also have to interview the union boss, which is what we are trying to do next. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. Getting in might prove a challenge, though. But we know how to do that, because we failed earlier. Organized on for the representative of the logistics company. Nah, I want to talk to Everett. Is this the famous list of initial interviews? Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go. Alright, good for us. Let's, we got another level. Hand-eye coordination is fine as is. I kind of want to dump into you. Detecting lies would be good. Visual calculus is already pretty good. I mean, these are all pretty good already. Perception. Composure. It's kind of fun. Let's level up drama, shall we? That seems right. Let's go check this container. We've had the keys for a while. Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content. Open the lid. Hasn't been emptied for over a week. Dig in Hobo Cop style for extra content. Hobo Cop. No. We'll do that, though. We're definitely doing that. Denim trousers. Victim's clothes. We were right. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Bag those trousers. Belt is missing. Something slimy catches your eye. Oh yeah, we're reaching for it. Drab long sleeve shirt, olive colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Ooh. Bag that shirt. Military type overgarment, no label with serial number. It's kind of rib knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more? Rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste, just garbage. Who put the clothes in the trash? Go to Gart, see if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. Could be simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Alright. Fair enough. Look under other boxes. I used to dumpster dive? Oh, searching for evidence in the trash. That makes more sense. Good practice for dumpster diving, though. Food waste, probably super not helpful. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. A damaged ledger. Blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms in the notes, written in a man's handwriting. Officer, is that your paperwork? I don't know what this is. Secret task complete. Find your paperwork. I did something I didn't even know I had to do. You even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? It must have been cramping my style. Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. Probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations, can even list undercover operatives and informants. I suggest integrating it into your style for all our sakes. You should be on the lookout for stylistic elements that elevate this cabbage to heights unforeseeable. Alright, we'll grab it for sure. Good choice. Soggy carton and some kind food sludge welcome you back invitingly. Say nothing. Also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anywhere, where were we? Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Alright, now we're digging in Hobocop style. A knock cannon. It's a giant rifle and it's very expensive. Not expensive as the fat string of pearls snaking among the rotten banana peels, however. Is that a Cordon Electric's I'll sell it. No, you won't, because none of those things are real. They're not actually in here. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings. A cruel jest. There must be something. All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man, frolicking in saffron. Is it an antique? Only in its social sensibility. We'll take it. Man briefly glances at the mug, then returns to his sight of the trash. But we got a Yellow Man mug, so I'm sure that'll be useful. Maybe? Oh my god, so many tasks. I'm dying. Our case needs an official name. Fair enough. Use interact button in the inventory. Oh, it's right there. This ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Alright, anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper. Where's cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, Waterlogged Ledger, for spelling it out for us. Alright, let's inspect the toilet paper. Very important. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Leave it there. It's cool. Or maybe it's kitchen tissue. Could be in the kitchen. If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper. We're leaving it there. It's cool. Cool toilet paper. I mean kitchen tissue. It says, everyone look at me and my kitchen tissue. Covered comp ledger. I don't care. My ledger's droopy and smells like a urinal. Undo edition, though. Keep that styling case open, my friend. Put the clip. An aluminum block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Official mark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. What kind of information? Station number and address. Maybe it'll have how many cases you solved. Capable light with the right wavelength will do. Alright, so when we go back to his vehicle to use his radio, we'll do that, and we'll read it, see if it has any information on it. Alright, time to look at the white papers. They're not exactly white. They're yellow in patches by sunlight and alcohol. and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files! Commit to paper!" The case files themselves are plenty. Count more than 100 crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January of 51, this year. So, 3 months prior to this date. At least 20 or 30 cases undertaken. Not completed, mind you. You attempted 2 cases a week on average. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, unless you start making mistakes. 2 cases a week appears to have been my workload, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though. I'm sure I made plenty of it. I probably burned out. Naming convention? Appears you employ a robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might even say. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples. The Next World Mural. The Square Bullet Hole Murders. The Unsolvable Case. The Guys on a Couch in an Unexpected Location. The Murder at the Hookah Parlor. That's a very rare Sherlock Holmes case, in case you're wondering. Lost to Time. Naming convention. You mean the alphanumeric officer precinct time of arrival at the scene? Yep, that's the one. Good. That's a good one. He understands you're concealing something, sire. But, does he also use the titular? Yeah, it appears I do. Well, so do I. And our defense officer, almost everyone in the RCM does. Why is that? It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things, persists in an unofficial capacity. I seem to have named a case, the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, he peeks into his notes, the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Oh, rail spike through the head. Oh, no. Oh, got it. There's precisely one more case available. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. By the damage, checkered grid forms a structure of passages breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Let's commit it to paper, using the pen that we got from the nice old granny lady who we told to roll with us. The tasks you've accomplished flow out on the kind green 8 pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. Language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect a victim's body, get the victim down. Interview the cafeteria manager. Not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. Cross out the ones we already finished. I have healed my morale. +0. Because we only have literally one thing of morale. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. An extremely useful tool. Now all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant, have you by chance named our case? I don't actually have any ideas. Shit on a stick. Oh, no. What he would really like is the setting sun. It's a good name. It has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun at all. It has nothing to do with that. So, something more concrete, mundane. All right. Yes, fine. I'll push the shit on the stick. Ha! Yes. He isn't actually laughing. And I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're gonna think an idiot and a cockfinger around this case. So do you have something less funny? Fine, the Hanged Man. You've broken me. Great, that's great. It's actually what I was thinking too. Good strong name. Very good name for the case now. All right, well, we have organized ourselves now. This has worked. Now that he's explained the system, can I read them now? Excellent. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41. Which makes sense. Dubois. Well, okay. It sucks because we went on a completely separate path and then we absolutely got roasted by the by the Union guy until our morale crashed and we gave up police officering forever. But we know Dubois is our last name. H, like a Henry or a Harry Dubois. Henry? Yeah. So we now know our initials. HDB. Horace Debbie Behringer. Hram Darjan Bzankin. Those aren't my initials. I'm not feeling them. Feeling isn't really the jurisdiction we're in right now. Fair, fine. How long does it take to read a case? It takes about a half hour to piece one together using the system you devised. Where do you want to start? I really want to know about the square bullet hole murders. It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks on a rocking chair with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape. But that's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound is square-shaped. Never found the bullet. And another body showed up, also the square hole in its forehead. That was, boring. One day you may catch the man with a square gun. We'll revisit this later. Let's look at the yellow papers now. Official forms waiting to be filled out. 3. Topmost are misconduct fines, middle ones are station calls, and bottommost are field autopsy forms. Well, we'll need the field autopsy. There are a dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, etc. Station call. Give a time and date for the person to... They're court summons. Okay. Fair enough. Misconduct fines. Basically, we're meter cops. We're meter maids. Good enough. Enough of these. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. Nice. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. Can we smell the ledger? The acidic stench of rotting food has rubbed off on the cellulose and now forms the base of the experience. This base, surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put in public piss bowls, something called Firma Discreet or Axle or something. At some point in his journey, Ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet. Shut up, nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Your nose does not understand what it did wrong. Oh, now I feel bad. And finally, the clipboard. Let's shake it, I guess. Is there a hidden compartment in the ledger? The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. Cannot see at its center. How would I open it? Interfacing. Medium 10. Let's open it. Hey! Two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer has come off on the sides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the sides snap back into place. Should be possible to just, you know, slide the drawer open. It's probably drugs, if we know our person from before we took over him. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. What? Alright, let's pick up stubs. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in a colored pencil drawing. Access to a zoo in Rivicol East. Okay, so you're at a zoo. For 2. What's this card? Let's smell it first. We trust our nose above all. Smells of chewing gum. Tutti Frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped around letters in a woman's hand. Young woman in her 20s. There's care, effort, and a smile, you think. Well, that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry. So we're Harry DuBois. It begins, I want to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it'll make you happy. Your fingers are sweaty. There's a sweat mark where they held the wax paper. The card lies next to the ticket stubs. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to put it away. Open it. Read it. Keep reading. That's what I want to do. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep beside me, I find a little piece of sadness in me, carried in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it's filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it'll be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 4-9 and walk back to you. So I did have some sort of love. I can pass that one too. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. Oh, let's hold on. Come on. Oh, there's nothing there. We're gonna fall sideways. Okay, we're passing out. It's fine. We needed 1300 to pass so we could actually get to the kitchen, because the kitchen opens in 1300. And for some reason, I have an obsession with it. Don't know why. I just do. I have no idea what's going on now. What?
There is nothing again.
Wait, this is from the beginning of the game.
Nothing said, brother. No treachery.
All right.
Just blackout.
Let's just lie here passed out.
Almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the
Is that the end? No.
Fluttering.
When we pass out, we get to talk to our ancient reptilian brain. Very simple stuff.
That's me. Blue eyes. That's me.
Nice and quiet.
Easy. The world is gone. You're no longer.
Just listen to his nice, gravelly voice of him.
Yet still.
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains. Even in the darkness, great sorrows slip in the water. Slimy.
That's the stuff, yeah.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always
White
there.
Morning.
Ah, yes, and in the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so, but as they say, what do you do?
Smelled like betrayal.
Yeah, man. Fuck everything. Total blackout forever. Yeah, man. What was that
Bow
about?
collector. Voyager
There is
Road.
No Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yeah.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Yeah, don't want zombies. That's
You would
for
think
sure.
they would let you. Until you disintegrate into biomolecule. No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Yes, they're pouring something on you, something in you, and
It's delicious. Are we back up? Upholstered cabin of the motor carriage. Hey, this is where we wanted to be. We needed to look at our ledger and also use his radio when he wasn't looking to request a badge because I didn't want to tell him because I was embarrassed. Alright. The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes, the darkness parts. Alright, alright. I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of my past, Lieutenant. That's true. That's actually what happened. Ledger of failure and hatred now. Good stuff. Yep, let's solve it. The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item. Yep, and a tool. Wait, why is it a tool now? This is the same ledger you found in trash, only worse somehow. Makes you think about the letter, about the woman's handwriting, about not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. Fair enough. We'll hold on to it. Because this... Well, -2 authority is not great. Okay, so we have so many tasks, man. Ridiculous amount of tasks. We've also decided to style our paperwork because it just doesn't look cool enough. The thoughts, yeah, we're going through them. Alright, we got another skill point. We already added one into drama. I kind of... Master machines pick locks and pockets. I think composure fits well with our drama. So let's do that. And then those thoughts. The thoughts. We have our volumetric shit compressor. Ace is high. Gives us empathy towards Kim Katsuragi. The bow collector. So these things give us negatives while we're researching them. Probably because we're trying to find our name in our past. Well, I definitely want to internalize that. And then I want to start working on this as well. These are unlockable. Not sure how. We can forget those, but you don't have enough skill points available, so you need skill points to forget. But you could stop at any time. Yeah, it's interesting, because... Oh, there's a lot of thoughts, and only so many. I feel like that both of these are important, though. Ace is high because I kind of want to get along with Kim, and I want to start learning more about this goober's past. Alright, so anyways, we will be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock, doing things. Those on white are available to try right now. Interesting. Anyways, yeah. 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, we'll be doing this exact same thing tomorrow. Trying to get some of these tasks taken out. Mostly stuff with, like, Kim and reporting the badge missing, etc., etc., etc. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the host. If you stuck around for a little bit, just hang out. Really appreciate it. If you liked it, leave a follow or just come back, hang out another time. Always great to have new people stop by and hang out, and hope you enjoyed the game. We'll be back, back tomorrow, and as well as Thursday, possibly more this week. If so, I'll let you know. I'll post on the Discord or whatever. But either way, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a good night.